Alright guys, howdy doody, we're back. Just walked through this Red Garter Western Wear, a really cool store. As you can see from the lettering, used to be a saloon and gambling hall since 1869.
No, and Ryan did not eat his hot dog for lunch yet.
I'm not gonna eat a hot dog. I am hot dogged out, dude. If I don't eat another hot dog for a year or two, I'm good. So, no hot dogs during camping this year.
Right.
Just saying. What?
A good hot dog?
I'm filming, shut up. They don't want to see you talking about hot dogs. So across the way, guys, we have some other old, really cool buildings. Looks like, as you can see, they're still shoveling snow.
Don't forget to show the main attraction.
Ah, yes. The main attraction, Toady. We were walking down the other day, and some guy's like, hey, it still says Toady. Don't understand the significance of it, but
all right,
maybe, oh, I wonder if this is like Mr. Toad's Wild Ride.
At Disneyland, yeah.
At Disneyland.
How many of the viewers want to see Ryan sit on Mr. Toady?
Will it even hold me?
Who knows? If it breaks, we'll all laugh. Alright, there it is, people. Ryan on Mr. Toady. Good job, Ryan. Thanks for taking it for the team.
Sorry for the hand shot, guys. But across the way, you can get a little better shot of it since we didn't get a good shot the other day, or earlier. But we have the Territorial Enterprise, home of said Territorial Enterprise. Now, currently, it is a museum, but it was established in 1858. Like the guy said earlier, Mark Twain was a author there. And speaking of old Mark Twain, got the Mark Twain Saloon and Casino. Open 24/7, 365. Had to come in here once to go to the bathroom. And yeah, no they don't, do they?
Yeah, they got hot dogs.
Oh. Across the way, just another part of the building that goes with the Territorial Enterprise. It wasn't necessarily the Territorial Enterprise. Now it houses General Grant's store and museum. Haven't yet figured out what the museum part of it is. I think Donnie and I might have to go in there and ask. But downstairs, huh?
Place you want to go get your hot dog?
Not a hot dog, dude. I'm gonna hurt a sock you if you keep saying that. Oh, I'm just kidding, folks. We're just messing around. But yeah, so there you go, Territorial Enterprise. Right here we have the Palace Restaurant and Saloon, established in 1875. We're gonna take another break though, guys, and feed our bellies. Alrighty, folks, we are back. So we left off at the Territorial Enterprise. Over here we've got Old Mercantile, the Comstock Rock Shop. Don't know much about any of these buildings, guys. Sorry, we're just kind of walking you around. Looks like a Shaw's. As you can see by the sign, it says formerly Pioneer Drugstore until 1955. Again, guys, tall windows. Regular size doors, so the Giants didn't shop here, guys. Sorry. Hate to disappoint you.
Ryan did not have a hot dog for lunch.
Oh, Donnie, enough with the hot dogs already. Nobody cares about stupid hot dogs.
Dude, Virginia said you gotta eat the all beef hot dog.
Folks, unfortunately, he's joking around a lot, but really, when it comes to the hot dogs, he's really not joking. Come after 5 o'clock at night, even after then, really, there's pretty much only hot dogs. Looks like we've got the Delta Saloon gift shop. And folks, we have the famous Delta Saloon. Looks like it was started back in 1875 after the fires. It does have the famous suicide table, which you guys will be able to see once we do our investigation from here. Now, looks like, got an old plaque over here. Looks like at 1863 at the Delta Saloon, the bartender was Jerry Thomas, actually Professor Jerry Thomas. The most celebrated barman in American history. I'll have to do some research on that. And it looks like he did much to elevate the tastes and drinking habits. Looks like he also invented the cold weather drink that to this day bears his name, the Tom and Jerry. So, kind of interesting. I always thought Tom and Jerry was a TV show, but hey, learn something new every day, folks. And over here we have the bucket of blood, where, as the guy said earlier, the name supposedly comes from a fight they had, and at the end of the night, they took out the mop bucket, blood red. But again, guys, just the Delta. Again, suicide table. And then here we have the Delta Saloon Sawdust Corner and Restaurant. As you can see, a better front shot of the bucket of blood. Delta Cafe. Ate here a few times now. Not bad food. And yes, folks, they serve real live food, not just Donnie's stupid hot dogs. Over there, folks, is the Piper Opera House. I'm gonna zoom in for a minute. You can see there's the Piper. Now, back in the day, it said that yeah, get over there in just a second here. But all the famous stars of the day were said to grace the Piper stages. Now, right here, folks, we'll get to that building in a minute. But as you can see right here, folks, Donnie is standing and I'm walking into an empty parking lot. And on this side of this empty parking lot, you want to go ahead and tell them about it, Donnie, since you know a little bit more than I do?
I can't remember dates. It's over on sign, man. This was
we'll look at sign
three hotels. All three hotels burnt down. The last hotel was the actual international hotel that burnt. From the research I did on this parking lot right here, when it was a hotel, numerous suicides, all kinds of murders, people killed inside the fires of the hotels and stuff. But we'll walk back towards the wall back there, because that wall's actually part of the old International Hotel, the only thing that's left of it. And then after we get down at the wall, we'll have Ryan go over and show you guys the sign.
Yep, we'll show you the sign in a minute, folks. But again, you can kind of see a mural, Grandma's Fudge Shop, the IOOF, which is the Independent Order of the Foresters. Or actually, sorry guys, Independent Order of the Oddfellows. And then a mural of the International Hotel. Just a crazy little balcony they had. Again, just another shot of Pipers. Look at all that snow on that mountain though, guys. Sure is beautiful. Let's get out of these fine folks' way. Now, as you can see, this wall, before Donnie does a little more talking, all kinds of really cool mirrors. They've got the old Virginia Truckee Railroad. Looks like Piper's Opera House. Donnie found himself a oh, you put it on your head?
Who cares, dude?
Oh, that's so gross. You probably have head lice now.
Zach, I will show Zach Beggins, I will sell you this hat.
Oh, dude, you probably got head lice now.
You're trying it on, see what it looks like.
I'm not gonna try it on.
Try it on.
And then they have just more paintings of some old shirtless miners, because like the guy said on the train, it got to be almost 150 degrees down there. Just all kinds of really cool stuff. Lady Justice with her scales, how she's not blindfolded like the guy said. The Story County Volunteer Fire Department. Kind of a map of the area. Donnie's hat that he found in the Virginia City, Nevada. And then just looks like the Fourth Ward Schoolhouse over there. There's the Independent Order of the Oddfellows, Virginia Lodge number 1. Nevada Shrine Lodge, chartered April 22nd, 1862. But we'll go ahead and turn back to Donnie and let him tell you the significance of this part here.
What's the name?
The suicide room. That's not here anymore.
I can't quite remember which one. I got told last time which one was actually around.
Well, we can at least tell him the story about it, though.
I gotta remember, I have a brain fart here.
All right, guys, I kind of vaguely remember. So after the last time the building burned down, before this was actually a parking lot, one of the rooms survived, and that room they actually called the suicide room because it had massive suicides, from miners losing their fortunes to families losing people in the mines, to all kinds of just different various reasons. But it was back here along this back wall, and then they wound up tearing it down.
I think it was on this side.
Yeah, I think
a little building right here.
Sounds about right. But they wound up tearing it down though, and now, as you can see, it is now just a paid parking lot. And yes, guys, when you pay or park in parking lots here in Virginia City, it usually costs about $5 for all-day parking. There's one here. There's one over across the way at the by the Bucket of Blood Saloon. That's for the Delta. So across the way is the world famous Mustang Ranch. Not that, well, it is that Mustang Ranch, but it's not actually the whorehouse. It is just the steakhouse.
Yeah, it's owned by the Mustang Ranch.
But it is, like Donnie just said, owned by the Mustang Ranch.
For all you lonely guys that are watching, you can actually go down there and pay for services.
All right, guys. Well, let's go over here real quick to this plaque. Show you it before we head on down a little farther. So, two significant things here, folks. 2 blocks east of here was the actual Chinatown. We just found out. A guy told us that there's a marker right here. So as you can see, Chinatown, where it says 2 blocks away, once stood a Chinese community of almost 2,000 people. That's a lot of people. That's twice the population today. And then here is the plaque on the international hotels. So like Donnie said, there was 3 of them that stood here on this lot. The first one was a 14-room wood structure, was built in 1860 and then was dismantled in 1863. Now the second one was a 100-room, 4-story brick building, was destroyed by the Great Fire of October 1865. Then the third international opened its doors March of 1877 with 160 rooms and 6 floors, folks. Back then that was huge, 6 floors. But it had all of the modern necessities: hot, cold running water, steam heat, gas lighting, and the first hydraulic elevator in Nevada. And then local notables and visiting dignitaries utilized the grand restaurant and bar. Now, this superb hostelry was reduced to a magnificent ruin by fire in December 12th, 1914, when they decided not to rebuild it due to the decline of the Comstock and the mining era. So, crazy stuff like Donnie was saying.
And this parking lot is open 24 hours, and they do allow you to come out here and investigate anytime you want to.
Which we probably will try doing that since we're just staying right next door. I know Donnie's been wanting to check out that back area where the suicides happened. Then across the way over here, folks, this tall building squeezed in between the Bonanza, which we'll get to in a minute, and the Mustang Ranch Steakhouse, is the old Silver Dollar Hotel. Now it currently houses, looks like a Silver Dollar Saloon, which does look like it's open at some point.
It's open now.
It's open now, apparently. And also a store called Nothing But Skulls that is currently for sale. The business itself, not the building.
So now we gotta take a break, and we'll be right back because I gotta go check out the saloon.
Bye, guys. All right, guys. Back from our saloon. See Donnie there? So, here we have the Silver Queen. Home of the Silver Queen lady. Now, it also looks like it used to be Molinelli's Hotel. So, I keep walking around, see what we can find. I've got the Bonanza over here. We doing an investigation. So one sec, guys. All right, we're back. Sorry about that, guys. Fortunately, I'm out of shape. Had to catch my breath from those stairs. So, anyways, yeah, here is the Silver Queen. Again, Silver Queen Hotel and Saloon. Then over here we got the Bonanza. Like I said, guys, we're gonna be coming here Saturday and doing an overnight investigation. So really fun. You watching for that? Yes, Donnie, I'm coming. Donnie wants me to show you, surprise, surprise, as he says, the hot dogs. And I will say, guys, we've had them a few times. They are actually really good hot dogs. But you can see inside. We'll take you in there a little later. Here is the entrance to the hotel part itself, where we are in fact staying for the next 7 days. Over here we got Virginia City Baked Goods. Haven't been in there yet, they've been closed. Kind of sad. I'm a fat kid, I like my baked goods. Over here we have
Tootsie Rolls.
Yes, Donnie. Over here we have another old brick building. This shop's actually really cool, guys. It's been around here for quite a while. I don't know what this store used to be before that, but it is called Barrels of Candy. As you can see, guys, there is literally barrels of candy everywhere. They sell it by the bulk, but be careful, guys. I thought it was something a pound for everything, when in fact it's not. Most candy is individually marked. Yes, I spent almost $40 at a candy store. That being said, again, I am a fat kid.
Classic iced tea candy.
Yes, guys, they even have iced tea candy. Have to get some of that for Randy. Yes, Randy, we are going to be getting you some candy to bring back. And here, guys, we have the Virginia City Mall, which we'll walk back there in just a second. But currently it is home to an antique store. Actually, a couple antique stores. Really cool. This one here in particular I'm showing you the windows of actually has a lot of old money from the late 1800s, Civil War money even, Confederate money. We'll take a walk back here, kind of show you some of their wares. Just again, really cool place. They even have a jail cell, which Donnie has been in and I have been in. No, guys, it's not a real jail cell. It's for the tourists to take selfies and pictures. But we'll walk back there anyways. So, that being said, oh, almost slipped. That would have been embarrassing to slip on camera, and Donnie wouldn't have let me edit it out. So, here is the fake jail cell, guys. So, as you can see, Virginia City Jail. But like I said, guys, take a gander. I mean, you can see just how much snow there was here.
Hey, can you let me out?
Oh, sorry, guys. Donnie's in jail. Looks like it's just going to be me filming from now on. I'm not going to be bailing him out. Can't afford it. Why he's in jail? Well, eating too much hot dogs. Call him the hot dog bandit. But yeah, guys, I mean, you can just see how much snow. The one lady at one of the antique stores we were at earlier said there was 8-foot drifts here about a month ago. There's Captain America sign I think I'm going to buy at some point. Do love me, Captain America. Well, guys, as much as I hate to say it, we are almost at the end of our historical tour down Main Street. So, really appreciate, you guys watching and tuning in. I'm glad we were able to share this history with you, but, we're not quite done, so I'm not going to wrap it up just yet. Over here, we have the roasting house. So, just a coffee house. Not much for breakfast. Some old-time photos. If you want to take your old-time saloony western photos like they do at the fairs. Really cool building. Again, inhabited by giants with giant doors. And then we got just a Silver Stove gallery. And there's actually a gallery upstairs, but they are closed. That part, the upstairs part, the main store itself is open. And then over here, guys, I'm gonna try to get it the best I can here. Zoom in a little. We have the Union Brewery, which actually was a brewery way back in the day, back in the mining day. And then over here, this building that is inhabited the roasting house. As you can see upstairs, looks like they've got some offices with computers, but it looks like it says F. Ritter 1876. So that just kind of gives you an idea of how old that building is. Then over here we've got a Silver Stove, which this is an actual, now granted it is for promotional use, but it is an actual old mining cart on an old piece of mining track. So, really cool. Well, it sounds like we're gonna go in here, guys. Be right back. All right, guys, we're back. Here is a brand new Virginia City Brewery and Tap House. So, just again, more old buildings, 1876. This is the newer part of town, as they call it, because back in the day it did in fact burn down. So this is dubbed the new part. Cool sign over there up at the top left corner. And here, folks, the Red Dog Saloon, where you get pizza because they are the only thing open after 5 o'clock. So Donnie and I have been in here many times. Really cool thing, guys. Something actually really cool. They actually make a thing called cemetery gin. Really cool. It's made here locally. So yeah. Well, guys, we are at the end of town. So this pretty much concludes our history tour, I think. Got anything to say, Donnie?
Nope.
No parting words of wisdom? All right. Well, guys, just stay tuned for everything we've got coming. I mean, lots more investigations lined up. I actually picked up another one today while we were out doing our history filming and walking. Oh, and if you do wind up coming here, guys, they do have a store called Forever Christmas, which has Virginia City souvenirs. Haven't been in it yet, but I think we're gonna go walk around it for a minute. Then we're gonna go over here to the Marshall Mint, walk around that. There's the Way It Was Museum over there. Canvas Cafe. And a reindeer that Donnie is going to ride at some point.
It's Rudolph.
There we go, guys. Donnie riding on Rudolph. All right, guys. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned, folks. Hey guys, here at the Gold Hill Cemetery up in Gold Hill, Nevada. As you can see, it's really cool. It's awfully fenced in. Actually, really big cemetery. Quite surprised the size of it. But then again, you got to remember, back in the day, there was over 10,000 people up here. So only makes sense that it's actually this big. But anyways, it's really muddy, and unfortunately we're rocking a rental car, so we really weren't able to get all the way up to it, to the entrance. So we are out here on the far side, and yeah, I just thought I'd do a little filming here to kind of show you guys the area. We're gonna try to see if we can't maybe walk through the mud and get in. So yeah, guys, sit tight, stay tuned. But just to kind of give you a idea of where we are literally up in the mountains, surrounded by tailings. I mean, I'll zoom in real quick. There's a tailings pile up there on the top of the mountain. You kind of see my finger right there. I mean, hell, there's tailings over by the car, tailings up there, and that's a whole road built of tailings. So yeah, there's tailings everywhere, guys. We are in a massive mining town. So, all right, guys, stay tuned. Well, guys, made it in, found our way in. So we're just up here, kind of walking around. But I mean, these graves are so old that there's wooden headstones. Kind of just show you guys. I mean, you can see the wood, but because they're so old, the names of the people are gone. So we effectively have no way of knowing who sits right here. So as you can see, a lot of the graves are individually wrapped or fenced. So really cool up here. Sorry guys, kind of out of breath, out of shape. And then you got to remember, we're almost 7,000 feet in elevation. About 6,300 feet, I believe. So, but yeah, I mean, it's really cool. Goes all the way this way. You can see Donnie way out there, walking around exploring. But you could definitely tell nobody's been up here because lots and lots and lots of undisturbed snow. So this section actually looks to be a different, complete section of the cemetery, as there's a whole entire fence going around here. So don't know what section we're in. Oh, I think I found it, guys. We are in the Masonic section. If you zoom in, there's a Freemason symbol. Zoom in. Over there you see a Freemason symbol. Over there is a Freemason symbol. Over there is a Freemason symbol. So either there were lots of Masons in this area, or we are in the actual Masonic part of the cemetery. So we're gonna be coming back at some point, guys, and doing a actual investigation here, because this cemetery is open 24 hours. We've checked with the county, we've actually checked with the Cemetery Society, and you are allowed to be here after dark. So it's not like we're gonna get in trouble or anything, which is really cool. So we're gonna come out here and spend a couple hours and do some EVP sessions, maybe try out the flashlights, you know, a couple other really cool things. So be looking for that one, guys. I mean, like I said, man, we've got a lot of cool things still coming for you guys. So it's gonna be really cool. I just can't wait to get back and get in the editing room and show you guys this stuff. I mean, again, it's gonna be really cool. Doing the Washoe Club the other night, we actually got some really cool EVPs and stuff. So yeah, guys, just really looking forward to it. But anyways, guys, you enjoy the rest of your day, and thanks for watching, but we'll be back here shortly.